Hello YouTube,
Hi.
welcome back to the adventures of Ian and Jane at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe 2021. Slight alteration to one of the previous videos. I kept saying it was day 7, it's not, it's day 8.
Well,
You know.
I did wonder if we lost a day.
No, it's day 8, it is day 8. But I said in I think it was the Archie Brennan video that it was, and I put a speech bubble with you saying it's day 8. Right, anyway, we've been to see our last show of the day, which was Black is the Colour of My Voice, which is a one-woman show inspired by the life of the legendary Nina Simone. Now, we obviously went to see this lady's other show yesterday, which was Woke.
Yeah, Apphia Campbell.
Jane's so much better.
Is the lady's name.
Apphia Campbell, great. Do you want to read that bit out?
I will. Inspired by the life of Nina Simone, Apphia Campbell's stunning solo performance Black is the Colour of My Voice follows a successful jazz singer and civil rights activist seeking redemption after the untimely death of her father. She reflects on the journey that took her from a young piano prodigy destined for a life in the service of the church to a renowned jazz vocalist at the forefront of the civil rights movement.
So, all the way through, she's talking to a picture of her father, isn't she?
Mm.
And it's quite hard hitting in places, especially about her abusive relationship with her husband. Arthur. About her first love. I can't remember his name actually. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because he wrote her letters.
He wrote her some lovely letters, and they'd known each other since they were very young.
Yeah. I thought it was a stunning piece of work.
Absolutely
stunning.
Absolutely.
And how actresses can just cry, because there's about there's 3 really emotional parts in this play, and I just don't know how actors and actresses just turn it on, you know.
Well, I don't think she turns it on. It's because she's so immersed. I know that's not what you meant. Yeah.
No.
But gosh, yes, it's an emotional piece. I just noticed there it is written by Apphia as well. I mean, we've seen one very good in-depth documentary. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I do. About Nina Simone's daughter.
Yeah,
it was produced by Nina Simone's daughter. Yeah. I actually thought that was later, because in this play there is no mention of a daughter.
Well, that's what I was going to go on to say. Because we watched that, I knew there were obviously lots and lots of aspects to Nina Simone's life. And obviously the focus is the father, and it's what, like that descriptive piece says, it's her wanting redemption from that, because apparently she said some awful things to him just before he died. She never got to take those back, and she wanted to know that he would forgive her, and it was, the whole thing was obviously kept coming back to her father, everything that she did and her memories. And lovely device, quite simple in one respect, but she had a case
at the end
of a bed, and she would bring out objects, and that illustrated, parts of her life, and that was beautifully done.
It was, yeah. And I mean, this is not. I mean, sometimes you see at Edinburgh, you'll see the life story of a famous person, a musician usually, or a singer. This is not a musical in that sense. This is not Nina Simone's hit. She does sing some of Nina Simone's hits brilliantly throughout. Yeah. But it's not. It's a piece that's. It's a piece of theatre rather than musical.
Yeah, and the songs are interwoven. So, in some pieces that you may have seen, you think, oh, the song's coming.
Yeah.
Here, it's not like that. They are absolutely seamlessly part of the narrative, and it works beautifully. And her range of emotions,
Stunning.
I mean, her anger at when the 4 young girls are killed.
Yeah, that's
in the fire because a church was firebombed, and her angry response to that, and that's obviously all part of the history of the civil rights movement, and her sorrow at when the Reverend Luther King is assassinated.
Yeah.
It's.
I didn't know about the 4 girls.
Yes, I'd heard about it, but it's not something that I could have.
I mean, I don't quite know. It must have been the 60s, was it?
Yeah, because I think it was all that part of the early 60s. I mean, I can't say but I know all my facts and figures about that.
Yeah.
But that was, it was very raw.
I mean, I think the most harrowing part for me was the abuse by her husband when he got drunk. She did say that Arthur, when he wasn't drinking, was the nicest man. But obviously he must have been one of these Jekyll and Hyde characters. But that's visceral, actually. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
But it's another must see, I think, really. I'll just bring up when it's,
because I think
it's not.
Is it alternating?
I think it's alternating, but I don't think. Here we go. Dates and times. Oh dear! Right now, I've got a potential solution. The reason we're going is that
sorry.
Currently on the Fringe website, it's the 12th, 14th, and 15th. There are no tickets on the Fringe website for the 12th and 14th. As we've said before, that doesn't mean to say there aren't tickets available. You'd have to contact the Pleasance, because this is the Pleasance at the EICC. Yeah. They may have tickets for those 2 dates. At the 15th, there are still tickets available. So you need to sort of get your skates on if you want to see it. Having said that, I did see that there was a streaming version which was available through July. And now it's not exactly what we saw. It's the same play, but it was filmed somewhere down in the south of England, and they streamed it through July.
Oh, right.
So it is quite possible that this may. Excuse me, I lost my thought. Frog in my throat. It is quite possible that you may be able to see it if you aren't coming to Edinburgh, or you won't be able to or you don't get tickets. It may be. What I'll do is I'll put Apphia. Aphia's website in the description down below, so that you can go to a website and have a look, because I'm sure that they'll be doing that again. I mean, I did look to see if it was actually still available as a stream. It's not.
Right.
But it finished at the end of July. So, but that is a second. That's another option if you can't get to see the show.
Yeah, but hopefully you can.
Yeah. 5 stars from me.
5 stars from me.
Yeah. See, we're gonna be predictable with these 5 stars and 4 stars.
Well, we keep seeing.
Well, we need
fantastic stuff.
We need to see some 1-star shows.
Oh no.
Or maybe 2 stars. You gave 2 stars.
I did give 2 stars.
Yeah, and I think have I given 2 stars yet? I would have given 2 stars to one, but anyway, I didn't see all of it. That's it for this time. We'll see you on day 9, which will be tomorrow. What have we got tomorrow? We've got John Hegarty.
Oh, Hegley.
Hegley. I'm rubbish with names. I am absolutely rubbish. Sorry, John.
And he's drawing something.
He's drawing camels.
Camels, isn't it? I was going to say heffalumps, but they don't.
No, I think it's camels.
They don't exist, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's drawing something.
We're also seeing.
Something, smile.
Yep.
Smile on my face. Can't remember.
I'll bring it up here just a sec. Just talk among yourselves for a minute.
Yeah, apologies.
Yeah, we're all right. Diary.
We're looking at our schedule.
Yeah. Smile like you're happy, which is in preview.
We're not going to see that anymore.
No.
And
why are we talking about it?
I was just mentioning in case you read it out.
No, I wasn't. That's why it's in a different colour, because we're not going to see it anymore.
It's colour-coded.
Actually, it is worth mentioning that if you see these tomorrow, no, you won't. There is a free film on tomorrow called 6-5 Special, but we can't go to it. But you just turn up. Yeah. And then we're doing Tai Chi and Qigong in the evening.
So we may be demonstrating that.
All that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.